Hey guys, Rainbow Goddess Explosion here. I'm gonna tell you today 25 weird things that I love. Okay, some of these aren't like the weirdest things, but they're little quirks in my personality that for me make me kind of a weirder person, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of normal, but also really not, so here I go. Number 1, bread dipped in chocolate. Okay, that sounds really weird probably, unless you've tried it, because if you've tried it, then you probably agree with me. Try it, okay? Because it tastes like happiness. I can't even explain to you what it's like eating bread dipped in chocolate. It's just, especially rolls. Rolls dipped in chocolate. Oh my god, I can't tell you. But it's happiness. I swear it is. Number 2, the smell of chlorine. When I was in 7th grade, we had we had our gym in the rec center across the street, and the rec center had a pool, and so I'd go over there for gym, and every morning I'd smell the chlorine and it would wake me up. And I've always been kind of a swimmer. I've always loved the water, and all my friends did swim team last year, so they'd come in every day smelling like chlorine, and I'm going to do swim team next year. So I guess the smell of chlorine has always been a big thing in my life. And I love it. I know a lot of people don't really care for it, but me, I love the smell of chlorine. I don't know. Number 3, band uniforms. Okay, I don't know what it is about band uniforms, but it's just they're so pretty. And they have the shiny buttons and the hats, and when I see them all lined up and they're with their instruments and they're all ready to go, and I'm I am a band geek, and I guess, I don't know. I was in the movie theater with my stepmom a few weeks ago, I guess, and we were sitting there watching the previews before the movie, and there was a commercial for the marching band competition, and I look over at her and I'm I want to watch that, and she's like, what? Because, we'd seen a few previews, and I'm the marching band competition, and she just laughs, and I'm what? I was really lost. Okay, number 4, sleeping on the floor. I don't know what it is about sleeping on the floor, but for me, it's so comfortable, especially on my wood floor when I sleep on my back. I don't know, I love it so much. I feel like it straightens my back out, and I get taller, kind of. I don't know, it feels really good. It helps keep my spine straight, I guess. Okay, number 6 is spearmint gum. I love all gum, pretty much, except for, I'm not a huge fan of cinnamon, but I'll chew it. But for me, 5 Rain, that spearmint is happiness. And I know I say a lot of things are happiness, and that's because a lot of things are happiness to me, but when I chew 5 spearmint Rain, I get this whole cooling sensation. I calm down, and I'm all, spearmint gum. I'm not weird. Number 5, I skipped 5. Number 5, listening to Creepypasta while I fall asleep. I'm not redoing this video again. I went on a trip to Lava this weekend, I guess, and I couldn't sleep because we were in a cabin with a whole bunch of our friends and family, and so, I put my headphones in and started listening to Creepypasta, and after a few stories I fell right asleep, and I did that the next night and the next night, and now I just can't stop. I love it so much. It scares me, but it helps me calm down at the same time. I don't know if that really makes sense, but it makes me happy. Number 7, giant things that are usually small. I guess, giant teddy bears, or those big brick phones that they had in the movies. Those make me really happy, and I don't know why I really want one, but I know that I'd be hello, I'm getting scoliosis. Hi, how are you? I'll have a pizza. That would be me with a brick phone. I'm sure they're not that heavy, but I have a weak neck. That was not making fun of anyone. Number 8, small things that are usually giant. What you barking at, dog? Get in here. I can't whistle. I was on small things that are usually giant, like in the travel-sized aisle at the store. Like, they're just so cute, the bottles of Axe and the shampoos and conditioners are like this big. They just make me happy, and I can't tell you why, but they're just so cute. And, or like, have you ever smelled Swagger by Old Spice? Well, I'm going to tell you something. It smells like Swagger, but at the same time, if you smell it and you smell this kind of fruity smell, that's exactly what my shampoo smells like. Yeah. Swagger with a hint of woman. Okay, number 9 is seeing cute hipster couples. And I don't know why, it just makes me happy, but it's like everyone hates hipsters. But when I see them and they're all cute together, I'm just like, oh, they found love in this world that hates them so much. Or especially like when they're shopping for clothes together, I'm just like, just meant to be. I don't know, I'm weird. I mean, I'm totally normal. Number 10 is aviators, because I look hot in them. I'm not going to go get them right now because they're downstairs, and I totally should have been way more prepared for this video, but I will put them on next time, if you remind me. Okay, number 11, testing my own luck. I am a daredevil. I do everything first. Like, if there's something that's potentially dangerous, I'm the one that tests it out. And I don't care because I have fun with it, and I'm awesome. Number 12 is 4 a.m. phone calls with people that I love. I love staying up late and talking to people on the phone. Like, my best friends, I love being up late talking to them because that's when all the different colors of my personality come out, as some of you would know. I'm a pretty cool person, not gonna lie. I mean, I'm pretty average, but I've got some cool stuff going on in my personality. And like when I'm words. Let's move on, shall we? We shall. Number 13, staying up late. I love staying up late because for me it's like there's so much more to life than sleeping. Like, I love to stay up late because, like, if I'm working on an art project, I can't sleep until I get it done. It's like a sickness for me. I will not sleep for like 3 days if I'm working on an art project. I love art. And when I get something big in my head that I'm like, this has to be done, I won't sleep until I finish it. I can't. Like, it's like if I go to sleep, this is going to go away and I'm not going to know how to finish it. I'm really scared of that happening. Alright. Number 14 is one of the weirdest ones on here, I think, because a lot of you will not identify with this, but I love waking up early, like, really early. Like, if I'm not still up at 4, then I like to get up at 4, because I like to see the dark and the stars, but it's also morning, and then I get to see sunrise, and everyone, like, talks about sunsets, and they're all majestic, but I prefer sunrises to sunsets, because I think that they're just a lot more special, because not so many people are awake to see them. And when I was little and I'd go to my grandma's house, we'd get up early and go weed the garden, not smoke weed, don't smoke drugs, or do drugs. No drugs! We'd go weed the garden, and when I'd go out front, I'd see the light of the sun, and it was all golden, and it would just spill over the mountain. And when I was little, I'd envision that, like, a big bucket of gold just spilling all down the mountain, and it was just one of the most beautiful things to me, and I guess I've always loved that. Number 15, a lot of you might identify with me on this one, rainy days. Rain just makes me feel so calm and so peaceful and so happy, and if I'm walking alone in the rain, I can just be aware of my heartbeat and be at my center. I don't know, like, it makes me happy. Okay. Number 16 is eating empty tortillas and taco shells. I really hope you guys do this too, because that would be super cool if someone else did it, but if not, that sucks, because I just ate 3 tortillas and I don't even feel bad about it. They didn't have cheese on them or nothing. They were just tortillas, and that's cool. And if I had taco shells, I'd probably be eating them right now. Well, not while I'm making the video, but, like, previously or after the video. I really want taco shells now. Gosh dang it! Okay, number 17 is Helena Bonham Carter. Helena Bonham Carter is like my idol. I want to be like her. She's Tim Burton's wife, which I guess that's pretty cool. He's kind of crazy, but he's a really cool guy. But she's like so beautiful and such a talented actress, and she did such an amazing job in Sweeney Todd. Don't tell anyone this, but I think I almost liked her part. I think she almost did a better job than Johnny Depp in it. And, like, I know a lot of people will be like, I'm gonna fight you on that because everyone's in love with Johnny Depp. And don't get me wrong, I love Johnny Depp. But Helena Bonham Carter is just such an amazing actress, and she had such an emotional part in that show. And for me, it was like, I loved Sweeney Todd, and I love her as Bellatrix and Harry Potter, and I love her as the one chick in The Corpse Bride, and I can't remember her name, and I feel really bad about it now, but like, I love her, she's amazing. Alright, number 18 is Tim Burton movies. I love Tim Burton movies, which would make sense since I love Helena Bonham Carter so much, but I love Edward Scissorhands, Sweeney Todd, Nightmare Before Christmas, Alice in Wonderland, Frankenweenie. I love all of those movies. And I just feel like Tim Burton is like the Edgar Allan Poe of directing. I've always thought that. And I think he's some kind of genius. I don't know, but I know he is. He's a mad genius. Number 19, super cheesy quesadillas. Okay, for me, like, I love cheese, and if I'm making quesadillas at home, I just put so much cheese on them. They just make me so happy. They're so good. I love quesadillas, but especially like really cheesy ones. I don't even sometimes put meat in them. I will just eat them for the cheese. Because, like, you get judged if you sit there and just eat cheese, like, unless it's a cheese stick, which I find is stupid. You can't just cut off a piece off of a block of cheese and eat it. No, you have to get stupid cheese sticks. Number 20 is nachos, which that's not really weird, but it's weird how much I love them. Like, I love them almost as much as I love pizza. And if you're not aware already that I love pizza, you're now aware of it. And now you're aware that I love nachos. Love. I'm such a stupid Okay. Number 21, pranking people. I love playing pranks on people. April Fool's is like my jam. So I might post some videos on here of some of my pranks sometimes. I don't know, because I know that's kind of an overdone thing on YouTube sometimes. But I love it, so maybe I'll post some of that stuff. Number 22 is my dog, Rusty! Come here, I want to show you to the internet. He's coming. Rusty, come here. I can't whistle very well. Come here, I'm going to show you to the internet. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh! This is my dog. His name's Rusty. He's a Cairn Terrier. I know I talk about him in like almost every video ever, but I just love him so much. And I know that it's not really weird that I love him, but I just love him, and I want to show him off in all my videos because he makes me happy. Say hi, Rusty. Hi. Oh, sorry. He's cute, and he makes me happy. Number 23 is Edgar Allan Poe. I love Edgar Allan Poe. Like, I take after him a lot in my writing style, and I scared my entire English class with some of my writings last year. You know, I've been writing more stuff for my blog a lot lately, and a lot of it is kind of dark, and a lot of it's kind of not. But my dark stuff, I really feel kind of like female, modern, less insane Edgar Allan Poe, because, I don't know, like, I guess Chuck Palahniuk would be like the author of your balcony. I guess Chuck Palahniuk, drop it. I guess Chuck Palahniuk would be modern day Edgar Allan Poe, but, like, I feel like I am, like, Edgar Allan Poe incarnate. I don't know. Number 24, learning different languages. I love learning new languages. The ones that I'm trying to learn right now are sign language, French, Italian, and Spanish. And eventually soon I'm going to learn Portuguese, German, and lots of other languages that I can't remember off the top of my head right now. Wow, this hurts. Come back to me, brain. Anyway, yeah, so I love learning new languages because I'm going on a trip to Europe in 4 years for like 2 months, and because, well, I'm starting to save now because I really want to go with a few of my friends. We're going to backpack it for 2 months, and it's going to be so fun. But I want to learn these languages so I can talk to, like, people who don't really necessarily speak English in those countries, or other people in the hostels that are traveling who don't necessarily speak English. And I feel like it's just a handy tool. Also, like, if becoming an actress or psychologist or astronaut or lawyer doesn't work out, then I'd like to be a translator because they make good money and I get to use the skills that I love to use. And I feel like it would just be a good thing for me to do with my life. I don't know. I feel like being the bridge that builds communication between two people is something that I'd really love to do. Like, I don't know. And number 25 is this book. It's called The End of All Evil. It is one of the most enlightening, amazing books that I have ever read. It's like, after reading it, I understand things now in a way that I didn't before. It talks about, like, ending suffering, and it's such an amazing book that you have to read it. Okay, now, like, this is the kind of book, like, you're not going to find it to buy anywhere, and if you do, it's going to cost, like, $100 or something. But I definitely recommend downloading the PDF and reading it. Well, I have to go now, because I think my sister wants food. So, much love. Bye! Thanks for watching this video, 25 weird things that I love. And I love you guys, as always. Stay cool.